Hello, my name is John, and today I'm going to be doing the extra credit of decoding body language and two aspects of decoding body language. So, I love this subject of body language. Body language is a very big thing for me, and hopefully, everyone recognizes that through each of my videos, there is some type of body language. So, very big is my hands, so I'd like to move my hands a lot and talk kind of like this. And how I talk or my facial expressions are also very big in body language. So, body language can kind of be defined as the movements or the actions that your body does. It can be from your face to your legs to your arms, to your nose to your eyebrow to anywhere on the body could be considered like a body language when it's moved or when it's reacted. And it can be when. So it can be reacted when you're having a conversation. It can be reacted of what you're hearing on maybe the news. Your friend just told you a very sad story. You can also have body language from that. You got yelled at by your parents. Happens a lot to us. But that is also a very big body language on how we react to it, and how they react to it. Um, I know a lot of people might do this. I also have the bad habit of doing this sometimes, but rolling your eyes at your parents are sometimes like that. We see everywhere where rolling your eyes is very disrespectful. That's a part of a body language that tells you, why are you having this conversation with me? Like stuff like that, you know? And so that's a body language. That's a reaction. And another part of a body language is eyes. So I wrote in my story how I was having a conversation with my godfather, um, and how he was wanting to know more about my life. And throughout the conversation, I had the issue of looking down, looking around, looking at other people, and various things like that. And he picked up very quickly and he said, John, I need you to start looking at me in my eyes. Eye contact, basically. And that's when I realized that, I was messing up, and I wasn't having the full conversation of being there, because when you're having a conversation, you wouldn't be attentive. You wouldn't be very into the conversation. Having your eyes looking around somewhere can really tell someone that maybe you're thinking about something else, or you're wondering off, or you're, whatever in your head, but you're not paying attention to the conversation. But I also realized that I looked at him too and saw his body language. So he had like a little bit of frowning face, he had a little bit of kind of looking down, and you would look at it as kind of someone who's more on top, or who's a little bit more controlling. And I don't know if that's the best way to word it, but for me, I defined it as kind of intimidating. You have someone kind of looking down at you and pointing out your conversation in real time. It would be different if, let's say, I was having that, he gave me expressions, and maybe he went home and he was like, oh, I was talking to this kid named John or whatever, and he had different expressions at me. And so I think for me, I continue to learn about how body language, builds us and builds our conversation. And I deal with a lot of anxiety, and when I'm having conversations with people and I see that maybe they're looking away, or they're looking down at me, or they're frowning, or they kind of like, they're like, and like, the mouth, they like want to talk. And so I get really anxious and scared when I'm having conversations. But I think the biggest thing is looking at those two signs when looking at body movement, and seeing what really sticks out. And also, I think for body language, the other big thing is don't make the other person bigger in a way where kind of slight movements and then you get scared. I feel like that's the thing I do, and it's a really bad habit, but I feel like in a really, really good conversation, or really thing, is be attentive, eye contact to them. Make sure you know you're in that conversation. When that eye locks their eyes, they know, okay, you're paying attention to me, you hear me, you're here, I'm here. Second thing is this: make sure that your body's relaxed, take deep breaths. Very important. When you're attentive, when you're calm, when you're relaxed, your body shows it. And a calm person, good conversation all the time. That's why I say calm body, good conversation. Thank you so much for watching.